Hello, animal friends. Warm greetings to all our fellow nature explorers. We've been together on many adventures in the wild, but this time, let's venture into perhaps darker territory and face a reality we all must acknowledge: the devastating impact of invasive animal species that can take over native habitats and disrupt existing ecosystems. Imagine with me what this would be like in real life. 1. Disruption in the food chain. When invasive animal species enter a new environment, they often bring unexpected consequences. One of these is a shift in the food chain that has been established over the years. In the absence of natural predators, invasive animal populations can grow unchecked and disrupt the ecosystem as a whole. Prey that are normally kept in check by native predators can experience an unbalanced increase in population, which can ultimately upset the balance of the ecosystem. 2. Competition with local species. Invasive animals often come with capacities that allow them to compete with local species that have adapted well. This competition can pose a serious threat to the sustainability of native species, as invasive animals can compete for resources such as food, shelter, and living space. Local species that lose out to competition are often pushed out, which can lead to population declines and even extinction. 3. Predation on local species. Some invasive animals come in the form of fierce predators. They have no natural enemies in the new environment, so they can easily hunt down and consume local species that have never faced such threats. This intense predation can trigger significant declines in local species populations, upsetting the balance of established ecosystems. 4. Disease spread. In addition to being predators, some invasive animals can also carry diseases that do not exist in the native habitat. When they come to a new environment, these diseases can spread quickly and infect local species that have no immunity to them. As a result, disease outbreaks can run rampant, causing mass deaths and dramatically changing ecosystem dynamics. 5. Disturbance to plants and vegetation. Invasive plant species also have the potential to cause serious disturbances. Invasive plants can take over areas that should be occupied by native plants, changing the composition and structure of existing vegetation. This can lead to a decrease in plant diversity and disrupt the survival of plant-dependent animals. 6. Physical landscape changes. The presence of invasive animals and plants can go much deeper than just ecological disturbance. They can also alter the physical landscape of the environment. For example, invasive plants that grow aggressively can damage the soil and cause erosion. Invasive animals such as feral pigs can destroy habitats by destroying vegetation and deforming the soil. 7. Economic and social impacts. When ecosystems are disturbed by invasive animal species, the impacts are not only limited to the natural environment. The impact can also extend to the economic and social aspects of society. Fishing, agriculture, and tourism industries that depend on stable ecosystems can be disrupted, threatening human livelihoods and well-being. 8. Difficulty of control and rehabilitation. Controlling invasive species is not an easy task. Many invasive animals and plants have rapid reproductive capabilities, which makes control efforts difficult. Even if control measures are taken, the ecosystem changes that have already occurred may be difficult to restore to their original state. That, my friends, is an overview of the devastating impact invasive animal species have on existing ecosystems. Their presence can trigger a domino effect that disrupts the balance of nature and leads to serious consequences. Therefore, maintaining the integrity of the ecosystem and preventing the introduction of invasive species is our collective responsibility. From all perspectives, we must understand that the protection of biodiversity is key to keeping the planet sustainable. So that's our video for today. Hopefully it can provide us with new knowledge about the animal world. Thank you for watching, and let's commit to protecting these fragile and beautiful ecosystems.